Bitch, I'm flexing. I ain't got time to be texting.
Hey you guys, so today we're going to be working with Isee hair. This is how their box looked. It just came with a pamphlet, some lashes, an elastic band, and a scarf to tie down your hair. And also they included a wig cap. So this is how the wig looks right out of the package. This is 26 inches and the texture is kinky curly. So I decided to put some highlights in this wig. So I am using 40 volume developer as well as 10 volume developer just because I wanted some dimensions in my wig. I wanted some lighter pieces and some darker pieces. So I decided to use 2 different developers to get the desired look I wanted. So I'm just sectioning off a top piece and using my comb to kind of like feather out my highlights, and I'm going to go in and start with the 40 volume developer because I wanted the pieces at the top to be the brightest. And you want to make sure you just saturate the hair really well. This is kinky curly hair, so I had to use a lot of bleach. And I opted to make my bleach a little bit looser than usual just so it can penetrate easily. So how I do this technique is everything that I do on one side, I do on the other side, just so everything can process evenly. So you guys see that I took a piece from one side of the hair. As soon as I was done, I went to the other side of the wig and did the same exact thing with the 40 volume developer. I'm going to also go in the back and do the same exact thing because I wanted every piece at the top to be that bright blondish color. So after I was done highlighting the top, I'm going to go back on the side that I started on. I'm going to part a piece and skip that piece and color the piece underneath it, if that makes sense. I hope you guys can watch and see exactly what I'm doing. I'm not really good at explaining things. But yeah, I'm going to take the 10 volume developer this time and use that one to color this section here. Like I said, I wanted dimension in my wig. I wanted some very blonde pieces, some dark brown pieces, some medium brown pieces. I wanted the wig to be like super dimensional, and yeah, I found that using a really low developer and a high developer gives me the best outcome when I'm trying to do this specific look. Like I said, everything that I do to one side, I do to the other side. So I'm going to part out a section, color that with 40, part out a section underneath that, skip that section, and then underneath that section, I'm going to go in with 10. So I did that with the whole wig. I did that all the way down the 2 sides and all the way down the back of the wig. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions or if this is kind of confusing to you, don't be afraid to comment your questions down below. I do read my comments if I see them, and I do reply to my comments, and any question that you have, I do answer them. So yeah, do not be afraid to comment any questions down below. But yeah, basically that's all I did, and I'm gonna let you guys watch this part until I do something different. So in the back, I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of lazy, so I was just like grabbing random pieces, but I still was alternating the different developers, the different bleach mixtures. I still was alternating from 40 to 10 and still skipping some spots. So now that I'm done with the back, this is just how the foils in the front are looking. They're looking like that blonde color that I want. I do not want them to over process and lose the curl pattern, so I'm going to take off that foil and just the ones that's in the front, because the ones in the back are still processing. So I'm going to take my 40 volume developer and kind of like slap it all over the hair at the bottom. I wanted to have the highlights, and then I wanted to have like a brown ombre type of look at the bottom. So I took my 40, and the reason why I used 40 is because I knew that I would process quicker, and I knew that the blonde pieces at the top needed to be rinsed out as soon as possible so they don't over process and then I lose my curl pattern. So that's why I used the 40 at the bottom. I'm literally only going to leave this mixture at the bottom maybe like 5 to 7 minutes. It was not that long. As you guys know, 40 volume developer processes really quickly, and I didn't want it to be blonde. I wanted it to be like a light brown, so I only left it on for a short period of time. Okay, y'all, so I went off and installed the wig off camera. This is how everything is looking. The lace is honestly a teeny bit too dark for me, so probably kind of looks crazy on some parts, which is why I had to do these crazy baby hairs. I already installed it, so I'm just going to go in and define the curls on camera just so you guys can see how the texture comes. This is just it brushed out. It's only really brushed out at the top. The bottom it still has like the natural curl pattern. I am going to be using some water in a spray bottle, and I'm going to be using my Suave, what's this called? Extra Hold Suave Shaping Mousse. Looks like that. And I'm going to be using my Denman brush to define the curls. This is an actual Denman brush. These brushes are like $20 at Sally's, but they're so worth it. Literally, a paddle brush just does not compare when it comes to this. When you're defining kinky, curly hair like this, you really need a Denman brush. Really quick on my lips, I have a lip gloss. It's kind of like a liquid lipstick almost, but it kind of has like a glossy finish to it. This is called Rich Lips, and it just comes in this little package. I'll leave her website and everything down below. I've gotten lashes from her company. Her lashes last a very, very long time, so I definitely recommend that you guys check out her business. I believe she sells like scrubs, body scrubs, lip glosses, lipsticks, lashes, like a lot of beauty products. I love her lip gloss tubes because it comes with a mirror on it. So convenient when you just want to touch up your lips really quick. And also it comes with a light. You probably can't see it because my ring light like here. So like if you're in the dark and you need to touch up your lips, you have a light and a mirror to do so, which is very, very cool. This is a very pretty pink, like iridescent lip gloss, and the one that I have on is a nude color, and it just looks like the same tube with the mirror and then with the lights. And yeah, let's just get into defining the hair. Okay, y'all, so this is how everything looks after I define the curls. The hair is still pretty wet. I am going to let everything dry a little bit so we can see like the actual color and the actual texture of the hair, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's a little dry. It's still not completely dry, it's still kind of damp. This hair holds on to water a very, very long time. I let it like kind of air dry for like an hour, and it's still pretty wet like on the bottom, and pretty much like both sides are still kind of damp. However, this is the final product. I love the color. It's super, super pretty. I love this curl pattern on me. This is 26 inches, but it's giving me 22 inch. I guess it's because this is a kinky curly texture. All the information for Isee here will be down below. Make sure you check out the description bar. Make sure you look at the description bar also for a discount code. If they're gonna give me one, I'll have it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below, like this video for more videos like these, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.